This morning, we are looking at how to build a balanced plate. Add nutrition health coach Shalena Casanova is here to help guide us through this process. So good morning to you.
Good morning.
This is kind of us celebrating 1 year of Add coming on.
Absolutely.
And,
yeah, I didn't even think about that.
So happy anniversary to us.
Yes.
So this is a really key component to the Add Nutrition program.
Absolutely.
And it's really simple to follow. So what do you all call it and how can we at home make it happen?
So we called it building a balanced plate or a balanced meal. So the structure of this is going to be 1/4 of your plate of protein, roughly about the size of the palm of your hand, and 1/4 of your plate starchy carbohydrate, and 1/2 your plate fruits and vegetables. So think color, 1/2 your plate color.
Yeah, let's pull that full screen up that kind of gives an idea of some of the different things. There we go. So the plate method, you've got all of the different things here. So the fruits and vegetables, you say non-starchy, so what does that mean?
So you want to look at your non-starchy vegetables, so you want to think like spinach or lettuce or leafy greens and like bell pepper, cucumber. And then we refer to starchy carbohydrates, so you want to think like, you know, potatoes, rice, things of that nature.
So in this method, is it okay to have a piece of French bread?
Yes. Yes,
okay.
That would still be okay. We can count that as that carbohydrate.
Just
so absolutely.
In moderation, right?
In moderation, yes.
I think so oftentimes when we think of, you know, eating better and healthy eating and balanced plates, we don't think about adding bread into the process. And I think that's a lot of one thing folks need to reprogram in their mind.
Right, yes, yeah. Carbs are not the enemy, they're our friend. They're actually our #1 energy source. So it's really important that we incorporate them in our meals on a day-to-day. Yes.
So talk about the health changes folks can see if they consistently build a balanced plate.
Sure. So according to science and research, we know that building at least 2 balanced plates a day can help with fat loss and sustainable fat loss when you create that habit. Also, it can help to lower cholesterol, blood pressure, and it also helps, you know, prevent heart disease. So overall, you got to think that you're building a plate full of nutrients, and it's going to work together to help you.
And that's going
to
make you feel fuller longer.
Fuller longer.
That good stuff.
Yes, absolutely.
We've talked about some of the foods that we like to go to and eat, but they don't make us feel full.
Right. Those highly palatable foods, you can just eat them endlessly, like chips and crackers. They're lacking a substance. They're lacking protein. They're lacking fiber. And that combination right there is what's going to help you hold you over and make you feel fuller longer.
So you sent a picture of one of your balanced plates. So
yes.
I'm going to pull that full screen up now and kind of show the viewers what that looks like. Hopefully we'll see it there. Nope, that's not it. It's an actual picture. There we go.
Yay.
Okay, so it's there on the side. So talk about what's on your plate, because there are some things in here that look interesting to me.
Yeah, so when building a balanced plate, like I said before, focusing really, especially if you're like new to this, you want to make sure you have a protein, that carbohydrate, which I have chicken salad and I have potatoes, and then I made half that plate some color. So I added some healthy fat avocado, and then I love beets. So I just threw that together for my lunch.
Okay, so the beets, those are pickled beets?
Those are pickled beets in a jar.
Okay.
Yes.
I'd be willing to try it.
Put it on your list. You did dragon fruit, right, Tess?
Yeah, I did dragon fruit, so that'll be next. Okay, if you are aiming for sustainable, lasting weight and fat loss, this is kind of the foundation for that, but a lot of folks may just be eating junk food. I mean, they're far from this. What are some just easy ways to kind of ease into it and build a balanced plate?
That's a great question. You want to start very slow. So pick something and focus on that till you really have it down and you're creating that habit. So let's say that you are eating fast food throughout the day, the week, or weekend. Well, what can you get at that fast food restaurant that can add to this, you know, not take away? So if you're going to get the cheeseburger, you know, see if you can get a cup of fruit or a side salad to kind of go with it to start working towards building that balanced plate. And then you just hit the check boxes, and eventually you'll be creating them. So the goal is at minimum at least 2. We'd like to see 3, but you know, for sustainable fat loss and health, for sure.
It's a process, and
it's a process. Yes.
Thank you, Shalena. We appreciate you. And you can get more information about joining the Add team at newson6.com. For now, it's 8:47. We're going to get back over to meteorologist Stephen Aarons.